Hi everyone, welcome back. We're about to get the truck washed, and when we're done that,
we'll make a new video.
We're gonna make a new video. We're gonna take down the spare tires. I want to take it down. We're getting to the season where we're going to be wandering a little further from home, and hopefully we never have to, but we might have to use the spare. So what I want to do is lower it down and just make sure it's okay and check the air pressure. So I thought I'd make a video on how to lower the spare tire on, I think it's a 2015 to 2020 F150. It'll probably work on most F150s, but those are the years guaranteed to work. So stay tuned, and we'll get that tire down together. Alright, so it's fresh out of the wash, so it might be a little wet, but I found a spot where it's quiet. We're gonna go ahead and get started. First thing you're gonna do is go into your rear passenger side door. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff back here, and I have a towel on the seat for the kid. There's a strap on the side of the chair. You pull it, the seat comes forward. Now, I have other emergency stuff in here, as you can see. Shovel, axe, but underneath is the jack and the accessories required to lower it. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out, and I'll see you at the back of the truck. So once I pull the jack out the back of the truck, it comes all wrapped up like this. There's two straps. All the pieces required are in this little case, and this little funnel is if you ever need to use a jerry can to fill up your gas tank. You have to stick this in first, so that's what that is. Don't lose that. So that's how it was all sitting in the back of the truck. Now I'm going to take it apart and attempt to put it back together when I'm done. So I'm going to take this all apart. You can tell I've never had this apart before. So we're not going to be using the jack today, but the things in this pouches we're going to be using. So this should have three pieces that come out of the front piece, the front bag. Like so. So your tire iron, which will also double as a tool for this. So all these pieces fit into each other. You can see there's a button to press to lower down the hole. It's kind of intuitive, the way it all kind of slides together, and they lock in. Okay, so now that we got the tool all assembled, go to the back of your truck, and there's a hole here beside the license plate with a key. And out it comes, just like so. Put it down here, not up here, because if you end up opening your gate, you're going to crush your keys and dent your tailgate. Alright, so let's get started. You're going to slide the big end in on an angle, up over your spare. When you get the right spot, it'll click into place. You can then take your tire iron, mount it on, and spin counterclockwise. Down, you want to go a little bit more so you can spin the puck around to release it. I'm going to take this off so I don't get it in the face. Okay, so now that I have my gloves on, I'm going to let it down a little more. I can just do this with my fingers. I got to get under there. angle the puck and try and get it out. Okay, so we got her out. A slight bit of struggle, so it's a good idea to practice taking the nut down before you're stuck in the bush or on the side of a highway, so you have an idea how it works. And the way I just struggled there is a good reason why. So you can see some debris. Like there's a little stone has gotten up over, so I'm gonna wipe this out with a rag, a little bit of mud, help stop the rim from rusting out. And this truck came with Goodyear tires, which I got rid of and put on my BF Goodrich. Follow the channel, you'd already know that. Which is a good reminder that if you haven't already subscribed, now's a good time. Click that subscribe button. So I'm just gonna wheel it over and show you guys the difference. It's still an all-terrain, still the same size. The BF Goodrich is just quite a bit of a different tread. So I'm gonna clean this up with my rag. And check the air pressure.
What would you know about pressure?
So now's a good time to show my new purchase for the truck. It's a Viair pump, and it's not top of the line, but I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm hoping it's going to be useful for when I have to air down my tires and air them back up again. I've tried it on a bicycle. It blows the tires out lickety split. So it comes with a case, instructions, and it doesn't work through your cigarette adapter because it draws too much amperage. So it goes straight to your battery, and then I think it has 16 feet of hose, so I can pretty much inflate any tire from any position of the truck, including a trailer if I had one, or for when I have one. So I'll link this below, and I'll show it a little bit in action here. Alright, so another thing I like about this new compressor, you can see it sits far enough away, but it's got tons of hose, and I can stretch it even further if I had to. So what I was trying to say here, it was way too windy, is that I really enjoy the connection. It doesn't clamp on, it actually physically screws into the valve for a very secure connection. So I appreciate that in a pump. We'll actually get to see what the pressure is, and it's pretty much actually bang on where we need it to be. I don't know if you can see that. So anyways, it's showing roughly 35. I'll give it put it right up to 35. We even went a little bit over. It barely needed any air, and the pump works so fast. So the reason it's important to check this tire as opposed to your other tires, I mean, it's important to check all your tires, but there's no pressure control sensor in the spare. So all my 4 tires have a TPS monitor in them, and it shows on the dash. In fact, I can even show on my phone what the air pressure is. Your spare tire, you have no idea, so once in a while it's a good idea to take it down and make sure that it has enough air in it, because if you're off-road or even on the side of a highway, you don't want to have to be taking out your air pump as well as changing a flat tire. So you change the flat, you're confident that your spare is good, you can get yourself off the highway to a safe place instead of on the side of a highway trying to do this. Okay, so we'll get started and mount the back. Okay, so to put it up, we're just doing the exact opposite. I'm going to go clockwise. Okay, dirty part's over. You can see there's the way this is shaped, it fits in the hole only one way. There you go. It helps prevent someone from stealing it. That is not a guarantee. With any good pry bar, that would be torn right off. So I recommend every once in a while sticking your head under and making sure your spare is still there, because they tend to be pretty popular to steal. Okay, I'm gonna pack all this back up, try and get it back the way it was into the, I don't know if you want to call this a case, but we'll call it a case, and back in the truck. But I'm not gonna bore you with all that, so that's it for my video. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of my truck and maintenance and all the fun things I'm gonna do to it, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.